both of us work with our spouse. How has that been? How do you work?
It is challenging for sure because you have to separate both the couple and then the business with the relationship, the romantic relationship or the marital relationship, and then the business relationship. And it's very difficult. I think that's where our challenges are. We haven't cracked the code as yet.
And with the line of work that you do, because you guys are what real estate professionals, what's the proper terminology?
We're real estate advisors.
Real estate advisors.
Yeah.
But between the two of you, there is no boss, junior type of thing. It seems as if that you guys are two entities that just work well together. And you guys do a great job, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, there's no real leader. However, we decided at some point, I guess I decided, and then Alex, it was just, okay, that we need a leader because if you have to, and both we have strong personalities, right?
Both of you are alphas.
Yeah, so at some point, somebody has to decide. And then because we're so different, sometimes we cannot decide on things.
Correct.
Right? So if we cannot decide on things, then we cannot advance ourselves on certain things. So at some point I say, okay, well, somebody has to lead. And we just decided for the real estate, obviously, that was, for me, like obvious that Alex would lead because he's been in the industry for like 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
And I just started last year, even though I was working with him to assist him, I really just started. So I would say he's the leader. However, it's not clear yet.
Yes, however.
It's not a clear situation. Like he doesn't come and say, well, this is how we're going to do it. This.
It's still a consultant, it's still a team.
Exactly. It's still like a synergy between us. It's just really, if we come to a situation where we disagree on something important.
You'll take his lead.
He will decide ultimately. He'll whatever he goes with, that's it.
Okay.
So that's what we decided because there's no real leader, but then you still need a leader sometimes. So
I think in every instance you need a leader, but it's also important to lean on strengths, and and I like the fact that you realized or you looked at he has the experience.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. So that's cool.
Yeah, he has experience. He obviously we're in the Bahamas. He's Bahamian. I'm French. Sometimes I come with my ideas, but it's not.
That's very
realistic.
European of you.
Yeah, no, but it's not. Sometimes it's just not realistic. So I trust his judgment on certain things, even though I'm still looking at it with my French eyes and this doesn't make sense. But
the Bahamas isn't a real place. You'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm fine. But yes, I think that's the best. I think that's the best thing that ultimately he decides if we disagree on something.
What advice would you give someone that's thinking about getting into business with their spouse?
I think that there is a lot of conversation that needs to happen before. Unfortunately, most of the time, whenever we enter in a relationship, either romantic or business, we do not have this conversation before. And then we ended up facing a lot of challenges that could have been avoided just by conversation and agreeing on a way of doing certain things.
Right.
And obviously we've been working for a while. So now everybody sees Job Team as this
super brand luxury conglomerate.
But it was a lot of work before.
No, I know. I've seen it. I've seen the work. I've seen the progress.
A lot of work before. Me not, in the forefront, but that I was still working with Alex. I was still assisting him. I've been in sales for 10 years when I was in France at a very high level. So I've learned a lot of skills and I have a lot of knowledge in sales that I think he took advantage of for certain things. And he has his strength, he's very he knows a lot of people. He knows how to find this. He's
very charismatic. It's very natural for him.
Yeah. And then he knows how to put people together, which is what real estate is really.
Yeah.
If he sees something, he can think about this person that would be perfect with that person. So he really have this computer brain for that. I think. But again, it's two different personalities with different background, men, women, French Bahamian, like there's so many different aspects that makes us different, but at the same time we're the same. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
So we had to, slowly build, and now it's like I know I'm mostly operational, and but then he's very good at connecting with people, I think.
Would you say, because like I said, I work with my spouse and I think it's fine, but our business is a huge part of our identity as well.
Yeah.
Do you think working with your spouse, or do you think it's healthy for every relationship, or what do you think?
Yeah, I don't see why not. This is what I believe. I believe that if you don't have a healthy relationship, it's not going to work. If you have a healthy relationship,
it can't destroy it.
No, right. Absolutely not.
Because you already have all the healthy habits. You're communicating.
Again, like you have the foundation that you can build up. So no, it's not gonna. Are you gonna face challenges? Yes, of course. But marriage is a commitment, and as long as you're committed, there's no reason why it would damage your marriage. Like you're gonna go through phases, up and down, and like sometimes it's gonna be perfect and like all smooth sailing, and then sometimes it's gonna be challenging and difficult and like trying to figure what's going on and like adjust. But overall, it's just, I think it's great.
I think it provides an opportunity to have a profound respect for your significant other, because you get to see them work, you get to see them innovate, you get to see them think on a real level, not just family, me and you, superficial, romantic, me, right? It's like, how do you deal with challenges in real time? How do you overcome? How are you creative?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it strengthens your relationship really, because like you say, it shows different aspects of your spouse.
Personality, that true personality.
Yeah, so you get to know every aspect of them, and then you get to spend more time. Okay, maybe it's not like, and marriage is not like all, nice and glamorous. Like, I know. Everybody knows that.
I think movies and media has over glamorized or romanticized what marriage is. It's a partnership. It's a life partnership.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think being in business together and creating wealth or creating a legacy for yourself, I think that's one of the best things you could do.
Yeah.